Hello, Faribault Elementary students. My name is Kevin Strauss, and I'm an educator with the Cannon River Watershed Partnership. We're a clean water organization that runs the Cannon River Watershed-wide cleanup every September here in Faribault and 8 other communities. We also work with the city of Faribault to help them with their stormwater education, and that's why I'm here today, to talk with you about stormwater and what all of us can do to keep stormwater clean, since stormwater flows right to our rivers and lakes. We're also going to talk about the City of Faribault's Stormwater Poster Contest that's running from now until December 11th. By watching this video, you'll learn what stormwater is, what possible pollutants can get into our stormwater, and what are some simple things everyone can do to keep our stormwater and our rivers and lakes clean. Since we're going to be talking about stormwater, it's really important that we know what stormwater actually is. Stormwater is all the rain that falls on cities and towns, flows across the land, and goes down a storm drain, usually in the road. But the water doesn't stop there. It flows through a series of underground storm sewer pipes and drains into the nearest river or lake in the area. If that water is only rainwater going down the drain, that's great. That nice clean rainwater goes right to our rivers and lakes, but that isn't always the case. Things like litter, leaves, grass, fertilizers, and motor oil can wash off the pavement in our cities and towns and wash right down the storm drain and right into our rivers and lakes. You might remember seeing rivers and lakes around Faribault looking like this during the summertime, when too much fertilizer in the form of grass, leaves, or chemical fertilizers washes into our rivers and lakes. It feeds the algae that lives in the lakes. A little bit of algae is a good thing. It feeds the small bugs in our rivers. But too much algae creates an algae bloom, and the whole river turns green and starts to smell bad. Yuck. So what can you do to help keep the Cannon River and our stormwater clean and safe? Luckily, there's a lot of things you can do, and you don't need to be an adult to do most of them. The first thing you can do is pick up litter and clean up pet waste in your neighborhood. Now, people are supposed to clean up after their own pets and supposed to pick up litter if they drop it while they're doing something, but not everybody does. So, along with you making sure that you clean up after your own pet, if you want it to be a real rock star for clean water, you could take along a few extra plastic bags, and if you notice someone's pet left a little gift on the sidewalk, you could clean that up too. I know it sounds kinda gross, but it'll keep bacteria and fertilizers out of the river, and also no one will step in that little pile on the sidewalk. Now keep in mind that letting an animal do its business in the grass or in a wooded area doesn't mean that stuff's just going to break down and go into the soil. Especially with the number of dogs in communities around the region, if we let all of our dogs leave their piles, we'd have a lot of bacteria washing right into the river. So please, clean up after your pet. If you see litter, again, that's something, even if you didn't drop it, it would be great for the river if you were to pick it up. Be sure you're not picking up anything that's dangerous. Make sure it's not something that's sharp or has a jagged edge on it. Tell your parents about those things and they can take care of them with some gloves on. But if it's just paper or plastic that looks safe, go ahead and pick it up and put it in the garbage can on your walk home. Some of you probably mow the lawn at home. Like I said, it's really important that we keep grass, leaves, and fertilizers off of the pavement in your neighborhood. Grass, leaves, and fertilizers on the pavement very easily wash down the storm drain and right into our rivers and lakes. So after you get done mowing the lawn, or if your sibling or parents are mowing the lawn, if you notice a bunch of grass clippings on the street, take a few minutes, grab a broom, and sweep that into the grass. That's good for a lot of reasons. Those little grass clippings are full of nitrogen fertilizer, and it's great to have fertilizer on your lawn. It helps your lawn grow better. Chemical fertilizers are the same way. They're great on the lawn, not so good in the street. So again, sweep those into the yard as well after you've done some fertilizing. Now, you might have heard the word pollution before, and one way to think about pollution is it's the right stuff in the wrong place. Grass clippings and fertilizers are great on your lawn, helps the lawn look green and grow, but not so good on the streets. So that's why I want to sweep it up and get it off the pavement. Number 3 on the list is something you'll need some help to do. But if your parents are interested in installing a rain barrel or a rain garden to help capture rainfall and clean up the water before it gets to the river or lake, these are 2 things you can do at your own house. A rain garden is a special kind of garden, usually planted with native prairie plants. It's a great addition to the landscaping, but it also captures rainwater and cleans it up. Rain barrels capture rain when it comes down your downspout, and you can use that water to water your gardens. Pretty handy. Not everybody can put these into their property, but if you can, this is a great way to do some landscaping and keep the river clean. This last one on the list is only for City of Faribault elementary students in grades 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm guessing that's a lot of you folks watching the show right now. You can go to www.crwp.net to download contest rules and some flyers to help you create an 8.5 by 11-inch poster showing how you and your family can help keep stormwater and our rivers and lakes clean. Then you'll either mail or deliver that poster to the City of Faribault Public Works building by 4 p.m. on Friday, December 11th. If your parents are going to drop off your poster, make sure that they call the office first, the City of Faribault Public Works office first, just to make sure of the hours of operation and if they're open to the public. If you have questions about this contest, you can have your parents or teachers email me on the email on the next page. But it's a pretty simple process. Prizes include some free passes to the City of Faribault pool or the gym, as well as a string backpack and some t-shirts. So be sure to get your poster in by December 11th. Here's the question part. You might have questions about stormwater or about rivers and lakes or about this contest. And go ahead and have your teacher or your parent or guardian shoot me an email. I'll be happy to answer. I look forward to seeing your posters. Thanks a lot for your attention, and we'll talk to you later.